So with the release of Multiversus Season 4 brings us a new fighter to the game, that being Raven from DC Comics. Just like the previous Multiversus fighter reviews that I have done, I'll be going through Raven's kit and giving my final thoughts of her at the end, as well as a score out of 10. So with that all the way, let's go through Raven's kit. First, let's talk about Raven's passive. The more damage taken from Raven, her ally, or what the current score is, will cause Raven to change her form. The more she has turned, the more faster damage and knockback Raven does. Raven's neutral attack has her charge up her signature spell, Azrath Metreon Zinthos. The longer you charge up, the larger the blast of the spell becomes. If you use this move in the air, Raven will cast 2 orbs around her, damaging and dealing knockback to her opponent. Raven's side attack is a 2-hit combo, and if you use this move in the air, Raven will send out a small tentacle forward. If you hold side attack, Raven will then propel herself forward, damaging an opponent in her way. Raven's up attack will have her charge up and pull a rock up from the ground, damaging an opponent in front of her. If she doesn't hit anyone at the start of this move, the rock will go up and then will fall down. And depending if you do up or upside, you can actually somewhat aim the rock in a direction. If you use this move in the air, Raven will send out a tentacle from her hand. Raven's down attack will have her damage and knock up all opponents around her, and when used in the air, will cause her to charge up and kick down to the ground. Now to Raven's specials. Raven's neutral special will have her damage enemies around her, and this move is the same while in the air. I'll be skipping Raven's side special for now, since that move has a lot going on with it, and I want to explain her other specials first. Her up special will make Raven catch the opponent in front of her or above her, damaging and throwing them away. If you use this move in the air, Raven will dash upwards. Raven's down special has Raven create a barrier that is a projectile shield. This move will also heal allies who are in the barrier with Raven, but using this move for a long time will also damage Raven. This move is the same when used in the air. Last of Raven's kit is her side special. Raven will summon her pet bird Lemore, and you can control how far Lemore can go whenever you release this attack. Once Lemore is set where Raven wants, she can control Lemore with up to 3 attacks, or if Lemore is hit 3 times by your opponent. All the previous special attacks I mentioned earlier, Lemore can perform when pressing them. Raven can also transport Lemore into an ally and use any of her specials on that ally. If Raven at all side specials while Lemore is out, she will damage all the opponents between them and will recall Lemore. If you use this move while Lemore is on cooldown, Raven will just send out a little wisp. So that's all Raven's kit, and I definitely gotta say she's a really fun character. I won't say she's the most mechanically skilled character, but she definitely takes a little bit of getting used to. I feel like especially it'll take you a little bit of time to learn how to use Lemore properly, but once you do, you'll definitely have a lot of creative freedom with Raven's kit to use Lemore for some pretty cool combos. And I also gotta say, Raven's design in this game looks really nice. I personally was really worried they were gonna go with the Teen Titans Go design, and also I do understand some people may not be the big fan of her not having her hood up with the white glowing eyes. I still think she looks pretty good, but maybe in the future they can add an emote that allows Raven to put her hood on, just for those people that would like for Raven to just have her hood on. Overall, Raven gets a 9 out of 10. A great character, definitely one I can see myself playing again soon. But what do you think of Raven? Is she your new main, or are you maybe waiting for Marceline? Let me know down in the comments below. But that's for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed. If so, hit that like button if you're new to the channel. Hitting that subscribe button definitely be appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, and have a good one.